After breast cancer treatment, building bone density and strength are key, and rucking, which is walking with weight, can be a really practical option. There are 3 main ways to do it: a DIY setup, a weighted backpack, and a weighted vest. I've tested all 3, and I'll walk you through the pros and cons from a breast cancer recovery perspective. Number 1, a DIY option is the most budget-friendly way to try rucking because you're simply using a backpack that you already have at home. You can add load to it with everyday items like books, filled water bottles, or even a bag of rice. Plus, you can carry other essentials with you like a jacket, water bottle, or hat. Overall, it's a really easy way to see if rucking is something you'd actually enjoy before investing in specialized gear. The downside is that most regular backpacks aren't designed to carry heavier weight. It can be harder to control where the load sits, and then usually it drops to the bottom of the bag. When the weight sits lower, it can feel uncomfortable in your lower back area, and then sometimes even on your neck and shoulders, depending if the bag has different straps. You can improve this a bit by placing towels in the bottom of the bag to raise the weight higher, but it's still more of a workaround. This option is best for beginners, anyone who's budget conscious, or someone who wants to try rucking before committing to anything long term. Option number 2, a weighted backpack, also known as a ruck, is more comfortable for longer walks because it's designed specifically to carry load over time. When you're rucking, you want the weight very high and then tight and stable against your back. With this ruck, the weight sits in a Velcro pouch that keeps it higher up instead of letting it drop down to the bottom of the bag. It also comes with a sternum strap and then an optional waist strap, and these help to distribute the load during your walk. I usually start at my walk with all the straps undone, and then after a while I'll do up the sternum strap, keep that on, and then a while later take that off, put on the waist strap, then a while later take that off, and then I'll just keep cycling through these 3 throughout my whole walk, and it just helps to vary the load on my body over time. If I'm doing a really long walk or I'm carrying extra weight in my ruck, I'll do up the sternum strap and the waist strap together just to provide a bit more support. Compared to a vest, which I'll talk about next, all of the weight sits on your back. Now, a lot of people actually talk about how this makes them feel much more upright when they're walking, and I notice this. Just like a DIY backpack, you can still carry extra items like water, layers, or other essentials, which makes it more versatile than a weighted vest. Progressing weight is also much easier with a ruck as compared to a vest. I bought my ruck with a 20-pound plate, but I wasn't actually ready to use this when I started rucking. So I used some smaller weights that I already had at home, and then I just rucked for probably a number of weeks, and then I was able to transition to that 20-pound plate. The biggest downside with a ruck is the price. It's definitely more of an investment. The company that I got mine from, Go Ruck, has a lifetime guarantee for wear and damage, so it's really only a one-time purchase. Go Ruck has a few different options to choose from. The one that I use is the Rucker 4.0, and there's another one called the Basic Rucker, which would be a lower cost option and if you want something simpler. It's also lighter and more low profile than the one that I have. A smaller downside with a ruck is that it can look a little bit like you're going hiking, which doesn't bother me at all, but this may matter to some people. A weighted backpack is best for women who want to ruck consistently and are looking for something durable, comfortable, and easy to progress over time. The third option is a weighted vest, and there's something about it that just seems simple and easy to use. It's very quick to put on and take off, so is a ruck, but somehow the vest just seems more accessible. I was hesitant to try a vest because my experiences with them in the past weren't great. When the same company that made my ruck came out with a vest, I decided to give it a try. What stood out right away is that this vest was clearly designed with women in mind, especially in the way it looks, it fits, and how it moves on the body. Other vests I tried had sternum straps that weren't adjustable up and down, which ended up putting more pressure on my implants. It was a really strange feeling because I don't have that much sensation in my breast area, but at the same time, my implants just felt squished. This vest, which they call the Spy Rack, has an adjustable sternum strap that slides up and down. I keep mine higher so it sits above my breast area, which feels more comfortable and then avoids that compressed feeling. The sternum strap is also adjustable front to back so you can control how much compression you want. I keep mine somewhere in the middle. So the front part of the vest that sits over your chest, I have it sitting a little more to the outside and not directly over my breasts. Compared to a backpack, a weighted vest distributes the load between the front and the back of the body more evenly. I don't actually have a preference for this compared to a ruck, but some women do. From an appearance standpoint, it's very low profile. You can wear it under a hoodie or over a shirt without it looking too bulky or drawing much attention. One limitation of a weighted vest is that the weight isn't adjustable. If you start out with a lighter weight, there's a good chance you'll outgrow it over time. The Spy Ruck comes in fixed weights, 8, 12, and 16 pounds, so once you choose that weight, that's the weight you're working with. I chose the 16-pound option because it was the closest weight to what I was already carrying in my ruck. There are a few different color options as well. With a vest, there's also a little bit more of a ceiling of how much weight you can carry as compared to a backpack, because a backpack you can load up a little bit more. And unlike a ruck, you can't carry extra items with you, although a small fanny pack works well for keys or a phone if you're going on a walk. The vest is still an investment, especially compared to that DIY option with your own backpack, but it's less expensive than a ruck. A weighted vest is best for women who want comfort, simplicity, and something that works well for regular, everyday walks. Remember, the best option is the one you're going to actually use consistently. I've linked everything down below so you can explore your options. Thanks for watching and see you next time.